Check 1 2.
Okay.
Check.
Hello, check 1 2.
We want to empower every African blockchain developer.
Check 1 2, check 1 2.
That is in cryptocurrency.
Okay.
The metaverse
Camera zombie cause it.
experience. The metaverse basically is an extension of our physical.
Camera zombie cause it. Yes, sir. Okay.
If you haven't heard about
Okay.
about AI, probably you're living under a rock.
So we're running that camera. So
Okay.
what you do at some point
For $100 US. By that time, Bitcoin was just.
Camera yokubire bujaji samko
You can imagine 0.1. So I got myself 1,000 Bitcoins, and by 2012, Bitcoin was $157 and it has started making news.
1,000 Bitcoin.
Yes.
1,000.
So I've decided to dedicate $4 million first.
Hello, world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. I am by name of Daniel Mulondo, the CEO of Nile One. We are here and we are managing partners at Mitroplus Labs. We are bringing you all this good news from different walks of life. We have a team that is joining us from Dubai. Yes, I know our visionary president. He's in Dubai right now. You're gonna hear from him. He's gonna share with everyone. And then I'm also in the studios, joined by one of the blockchain architects, Mr. Andrew. Andrew is also here. So we'll be taking you through one at a time. I believe all the leaders have joined on this live call. And we're going to launch or premiere one of the first episodes about this project. And we believe that before the end of this presentation, we're going to answer all questions that have been asked. So feel at home. I'm going to say hi to different leaders. People are joining us from Tanzania, I can see. Yes, we have also a gentleman who is interacting with you. His name is called Mr. Butera. So if you have a question, he's going to answer it then. So is our virtual assistant. You know, with this coming of AI, blockchain, we operate remotely in different countries. So we have other leaders who are joining us. General Africa, Mr. Africa AJ, all the way from Namibia. You're welcome on this live call. I believe you're there. Yes, I am able to see you. Yes, I see another leader from Tanzania, Mr. Kasonso Frank. You're welcome. Yes, Frank, you're welcome. There's another leader who has just joined us from UK, and this is none other than Mr. Awil. Is our one of the leaders at Mitroplus Labs, all the way from UK, but he leads the Somalis community. This is a general project with a Pan-African market outlook. We believe that this is the high time we rally all the leaders. We cause a movement that is going to change the era of blockchain, the era of AI, the era of data analytics in Africa. Because the project itself, blockchain, it's big. These are distributed ledgers. And we're going to have a disruption of how we trade in finance, how we live, how we work, in farming industry, in building industry, real estate, and other walks of life, spheres. So if we don't give a clear attention on the blockchain, it's gonna hunt all of us. So we are still welcoming leaders, and on my screen I see Mr. Stephen. Stephen, you're welcome. Shakira Nabanja, you're welcome. Katantas Wilson, yes, Apostle, you're evangelist. I know you. You're welcome. Atalia, you're welcome. Mr. Solomon Matonsi, you're welcome. King Henry, you're welcome. Simon Balin, yes, you're welcome. Dixon, Timothy Chiwalabye, Zach, you're welcome. Barbara Nantume, you're welcome. Claire, Winnie. Man, there are many people. People are still joining us. I believe the leaders who are coming all the way from South Africa will be joining also another team from Nigeria and Ghana. They'll be with us very soon, because before we get started, we want to unpack and bring closer this coming of AI, blockchain, artificial intelligence to you. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen who have just joined us. Let's have another warm welcome with one of the blockchain enthusiasts in the country. And we are bringing you live this topic of discussion live in the studios. Thank you so much. If you are near a leader, kindly try to make sure that they join us. We want everyone to join us, and we'll be able to send all the details in our chat. They're gonna share with you all our social platforms. If you're a leader, come on. We want you to subscribe on our YouTube channel, on our Instagram, on our TikTok channel, on our LinkedIn, Discord, and all other social platforms, because we believe that each one of you is a champion, is a community manager, is an administrator from wherever they are. So you're welcome to this movement. I believe, my brother, you're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are we ready to have our brother? Great. So you're welcome. Say hi to people.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here. My name is Andrew. I'm a blockchain enthusiast. I'm a Web3 programmer. At the same time, I'm a crypto trader. Yeah, I work with Mitroplus Labs. I welcome every leader in every country on this platform, and I'm happy to interact with you today. Please, any questions as we interact are all welcome. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. How do you feel about this amazing soft launch or premiering of our first episode of the videos? How do you feel? What should the leaders expect? Those who are watching us, who have tuned in on Zoom, there are those who are they're watching us from the YouTube channel. What should they expect?
Well, first of all, this is very interesting, and it's very good. It's something that we are going to be sharing about blockchain, about the new company, Mitroplus Labs. We are going to share everything. We are going to talk about the expectations of the company, what you expect the company to give you. We are going to talk about the market mania. We are going to talk about the crypto trading. We are going to talk about sorry about that. We are going to talk about the crypto mania. We're going to talk about the crypto trading. We're going to talk about the Gorilla Hub and so many other things. So this is something that is going to broadly change Africa. It is something that Africa has been waiting for in a long time. It is something that it's going to change everyone's life. Technology has come on changing and changing and changing. Tonight, it's your time to get to know more about trading, blockchain, the metaverse, artificial intelligence, and all that. So every leader, wherever you are, you can invite as many people as you can, all your people in contacts, and they can join into the Zoom so that we can share this great moment.
Okay. Thank you so much, my brother. Today's topic, we are focusing on the challenges of blockchain and cryptocurrencies in Africa. So that's the topic that we're going to discuss before we premiere our video. The challenges, the problems of blockchain cryptocurrencies in Africa. And we'll be getting different leaders getting to us, sharing with us what are their challenges, what are the opportunities in their countries. And then they also tell us a brief background of where we are. And remember, we're going to use a few minutes because our soft launch or premiering of this YouTube video, the first episode, is getting started very soon. Thank you so much. Let me start with AJ. I believe AJ is set. We really need to know the state of blockchain in Namibia and South Africa. AJ is one of the best lawyers who are working very hard, hand in hand with blockchain in Namibia, and he has advocated a lot of, he has written a lot of papers on blockchain in South Africa and Namibia. So our technical officer, please switch to AJ in South Africa. We want him to say hi. Thank you so much. AJ, are you there? AJ, are you there? Simon, Kwendi? Kwendi? Joshua, kino go baba bali wabweru. Chess, bali wabweru.
Why is the sound?
Yes, AJ, thank you so much. We are coming back to you. We have some technical challenges here and there, but we are getting back to you. Well, we are learning about the state of blockchain and cryptocurrencies in Africa, opportunities and challenges. So I believe, AJ, you're sharing how the outlook is in the southern part of Africa. Let me get back to my comrade in the studios. Tell us about the journey of blockchain in Uganda and how have you found it?
Well, when you talk about blockchain in Uganda, well, it's still in its early stages. Blockchain is still in its mornings here in Uganda and also in other parts of the world. But basically, we are growing. Blockchain is really growing. Today, people think cryptocurrency is blockchain, but it's not blockchain. Cryptocurrency is simply a tip of an iceberg of what blockchain can do. Blockchain is going to affect so many sectors of the world. It's going to affect the farming sector. It's going to affect the aviation, the hotel sector. That is that is in a hotel sector. It's going to affect also the financial sector. So generally, a lot of things are still being worked on for us to be able to integrate blockchain into the system. But the technology is there and it's growing. Well, my journey with blockchain, actually, it started like anyone's journey. We started by learning about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin in particular. We made some investments. Many of us, like me, I didn't make a lot of investments in Bitcoin, but I invested some good money in Ethereum. And Ethereum is one of the good cryptocurrencies I advised everyone to invest in, because it had the good, it had what we call the ERC20 network. That at least for it, it was a bit better than the first blockchain of the Bitcoin. So as time goes on, so many other companies have come and they are integrating their systems into blockchain, as we are going to be seeing as the show goes on.
Okay, thank you so much. So I've learned something about the state of blockchain in Uganda, where the journey has been, and also you've made some recommendations. Is that financial advice or?
No, actually it's not financial advice.
Should they do their own research?
You do your own research about that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, something, it's just a comment I was making.
Do your own research, please. Don't take his counsel. Don't take his advice.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, let's get back to AJ. AJ, you've been sharing something. Let me stand a bit so that everyone is able to see me well. AJ, are you able to hear me very well? We are bringing you back to the set so that you talk to people. We are being joined by another team, Reach Concept, all the way from Ghana, and also Hatwell. Hatwell, you're welcome. But let's first go to AJ. AJ is going to share with us. He has been sharing the story, and we got some glitches here and there. Very sorted. Thank you so much. AJ, are you there? Okay, as AJ is coming, let's have Hatwell. Hatwell, say hi to us, and please talk to us.
Hi.
Plus also other leaders who have just joined us all the way from Ghana.
Okay.
Come on,
All right.
I want you to say hi in the comment section.
Okay.
Because we are about to welcome you here to make sure that you speak to us.
Okay. So good. All right. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Awesome. All right. So my name is Atwell, and I'm connecting with us from Ghana. I'm on my way somewhere traveling at the moment, so pardon my background. I'll have to turn off.
Hatwell?
The camera.
Hatwell? I want to see you live.
But like the conversation was growing, which is basically adoption and growing. It's growing here in Ghana. We've been improving. We are getting a lot of feedback from the community in Ghana.
Okay, as Hatwell is coming, let me travel all the way to we are traveling all the way to UK, and let me invite Hi, I will say hi to people. I believe you're going to lead the Somali community. Kindly give us the state of blockchain in UK, how it is, but also even in the Somali community. How are you perceiving blockchain, cryptocurrencies, either as a means of payment or as a, I mean, as finance? Come on. Are you there? Thank you. You can unmute so that we have you well.
Yes, please. Hello, everyone. My name is Awil Ahmed, and I'm glad to be here. I've been one of the crypto for a long time. We have tried things out there. At the end of the day, it was always leading us to progress. We learned by our mistakes, and of course, my brother Andrew just said that cryptocurrency, all people are focusing in Africa, just an the iceberg of gender in the UK, because there's a lot of government regulations, and there are lots of awareness. Hopefully, everybody is connected to it. Government as of Somalia, blockchain with its decentralized and transparent nature does Somalia off grid. But Somalia usually didn't have that much close to the world, whereby the banks they avoid it and all that. So blockchain technology actually brought it for opportunity to Somalia. From my side, it's kind of in the background. Whereby the remittances in Somalia and they can say we used it mostly for the remittance purpose because of that bit of the grid Somalia and all. So generally, there's a hope and the future of blockchain technology in Somalia. Actually, Somalia is right now cashless, but we put it in that term, cashless. It's now an economy whereby everything, there's no cash around, everything is going on smoothly. And we have that as remittance in USDTs and crypto in general. So that, brother, thank you. That to be part of this big project, and I'm hoping for the future. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you. I believe the Somali community is catered in the blockchain space. I believe we are heading to the to greatness, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very true.
There's gonna be a premiere of all the projects. We have about 5 to 6 projects, no, 7 projects to launch.
Exactly.
And we're gonna have series of them.
Exactly.
The market mania, how does it work?
The market mania is something that where you come and learn how to trade. When you learn how to trade, you are given a chance to participate in competitions, and you're going to win a lot of money, almost $100,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the best trader, please listen to me careful. You people have been trading wherever you are. You've been promoting cryptocurrencies wherever you are in your countries. Now, Mitroplus Labs, they've allocated a budget up to 100,000 US dollars, and it will be moving across the continent. It will be coming to your country to organize, the entire team will be coming to organize the market mania. The market mania is the best trader in that land, and he will win up to a tune of $100,000. Isn't that amazing, leaders?
Yeah, it's
because the people are going to walk away with money.
Yeah, this is whereby you actually, you have the chance to come and learn how to trade crypto trading for free. That is a very amazing opportunity.
Yes.
After learning, you are sourced out into the competitions, and when you win, you're able to walk away with almost $100,000. That is first runner-up. Then
Great.
also other people, second runner-up, around $50,000, $20,000 as it goes on.
Well,
Yeah.
so that's the Market Mania.
Yes.
Okay, we'll be coming through to expound more on other projects as time goes on. I know time is against us. Can we get okay, another leader all the way from did we have Ghana?
Yeah, we have a leader from Ghana, but he has not yet given us his view.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
So
Ghana.
he's coming back. Hartwell, as you're organizing yours, and Prince, come on, you can organize that. Let me get another team all the way from Nigeria. We respect Nigeria in the crypto community, because these guys are pushers.
Yeah, actually Nigeria has been one of the countries that are really pushing blockchain and the cryptocurrency infrastructure to some level than any other country. Nigeria and South Africa are really doing well.
Okay.
So we need to borrow a leaf from
Okay.
them. Okay.
So leaders all the way from Nigeria, we commend you. We appreciate whatever you've been doing in the industry for the past a few years from now. We want to appreciate all your efforts you've been. I know someone told me that if you see a Nigerian in a particular concept, just run there, because they smell where the money is.
Where the money is.
So let's go to the land of Nigeria. Then from there we will also have another East African leaders coming through: Kenya, Rwanda, Burundi, and Tanzania. So before I introduce Paul, I know Paul is one of the key partners at Mitroplus Labs. But if at all Paul is here, he could also guide on the way how leaders should be invited. Mr. Paul, are you there? Paul, are you there? Okay, as he's coming, let me cross to East Africa. And I'm going to start with Tanzania. I see Mr. Kasonso. Habari za Tanzania, Bwana Kasonso. You can unmute yourself and then you say hi to people. This is a leaders meeting, and we expect that whoever is here is a leader, is a person of value. We treasure you. We sent you this call, this invitation, to make sure that we talk to you, we speak, we share information. Come on, Dr. Kasonso. Are you there? You can say hi to people. Habari za Tanzania.
Habari za Tanzania nzuri, Mr. Mlondo. I'm Kasonso. I'm very excited to be here, representing from Tanzania. So I can talk a little bit about the state of blockchain in Tanzania. The state of blockchain in Tanzania a little bit is very well, because we are trying to push adoption, increasing. So maybe in the coming days or the coming future, we are going to be skyrocketing to understand more about the blockchain. So we are trying to many things. Now people now know how to trade. They know even the impact of blockchain where we.
Because the kind of people that we talk to, we want to have their presence. That would be good. If at all your network is not stable, still we can understand. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Mlondo, can you hear me? Hello?
Okay. Kasonso, as you're coming, I'm afraid, maybe because of turning on your video, has done more harm than good. But let's, once the video is on, we're going to bring you back onto the call. But let's cross to Kenya. I happen that we have a team from Kenya.
Yeah, actually we have a team from Kenya, and
Okay.
our leader there. She's Zuena Rajab. I think let's have Zuena to give us a brief about whatever is happening in Kenya. How is blockchain embraced over there? What is the regulator saying about blockchain technology in Kenya?
Zuena, you're welcome. Karibuni sana. Habari za Nairobi.
Yes. Hi, everyone.
Thank you. I know you might be on Starlink internet. It has not come yet to Uganda and Tanzania, probably.
Yeah, it should be in Kenya.
Is it right there? In Kenya,
There's the audio. Yes. Zuena, I'm afraid. Is that your internet? Are you able to?
is this okay?
If it's okay, please carry on.
A lot of people have had quite a not so good experience with crypto or trading because they have come across scammers. So a little bit of people are a bit scared, and I think this, I'm a product of Mitroplus Labs, and we came into contact with the team, Festo, Andrew, and we've actually gone through the curriculum that they are proposing right now, and so I'm really, really happy for Africa to join in the bandwagon and be able to prosper in the wealth transfer. So yeah, I think Kenya is ready to receive this, and the way that Mitroplus Labs wants to help everybody else and Africans to come on the to be a part of this is the best way. Just authentic, and everybody just learning the right way of trading and not getting into scams. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zuena. As we come back to the studios here, thank you for that simple words from Oraway. Kenya. Okay, let's come back to our team in Tanzania. I believe, Kasonso, you are now ready. We can have 1 or 2 words from you, and then we cross to another country. Thank you.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes, Kasonso, I can hear you.
We can hear you well, bro.
Maybe I'm trying to facing difficulties in network, so I can talk. Yeah, I'm Kasonso from Tanzania. So I want to talk a bit about the state of blockchain in Tanzania. The state of blockchain in Tanzania a little bit is good. People now understanding where we come from, where we are, and where we are going. So the better things we need to push awareness across our country. Thank you, Mr. Nondo.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Hello?
Thank you so much, Mr. Kasonso. Let's go to...
From Tanzania?
Yeah, that's Tanzania.
That is very good. He said they are willing and they're looking into blockchain technology to see that they can use it in the future.
Yeah.
That is very good. At least some African countries are coming up to look into the technology. Well, I won't say all of them are ready right now, but they are looking into the technology, and it's up to us to make sure that we show them the positive side of it. Okay, we need to engage so many African countries as much as we can. Right now we have a tool that the visionary person has created, Mr. Festo Iwaibi, that we can use as a team to push blockchain into Africa. So regulators are going to be able to come to these blockchain centers to seek information about blockchain.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you're taking me to another point. So the first one, we looked at the market mania.
Very good.
So the second one are the project and the visionaries have created what we call blockchain literacy centers.
Perfect, yeah.
So these are centers that are going to exist in all these other countries.
Exactly.
How many are we starting with for the first phase?
We are looking at around 1,000 blockchain centers in the first phase in around at least East and Central Africa.
Okay.
Yeah. Then as we go on, we are going to keep on increasing those blockchain centers. Yeah.
So are we going to run parallel blockchain literacy centers, or we're going to work with already existing leaders? Because there are people who are vibrant, there are people who have already given themselves into this industry. They've already done something on ground. Are we going to work with them, or we are setting up something new?
Well, we are going to set up something new, but again, we shall have to work with them. We shall have to onboard them, because at least what we are bringing, many of these blockchain centers that are already in existence have failed. I want to give examples, but when you look at them, many of them have not worked out and they have not really brought out the picture. That is why there is a lot of delay into integrating blockchain technology in the different sectors of the country. So we are going to work with them. Yeah, even if they're there, so they're going to come into. We are going to work with them so that we can be able to bring up something good.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let's cross to. I believe that they are already leaders.
Yeah.
I don't know if they are set. Before we go to West Africa, back in Nigeria, is there any way how we can go to Rwanda? Rwanda is our neighbor here.
Yeah, Rwanda is our neighbor,
and there's no way we can separate Rwanda from Uganda.
Exactly.
We are almost the same people, same culture, same food,
all right.
and everything. So
the gentleman in Rwanda, Mr. Raymond, is he on?
Raymond, are you on? Okay, Raymond is going to join us, I believe.
So let him get ready as we go to Nigeria.
Okay. In Nigeria, let's start with, I hope Mr. Raymond is on?
Yeah.
Okay. Mezute. Mezute, my brother. Amakuru yawe.
Unmute Raymond. You are muted.
The state of blockchain in Rwanda. I hear Rwanda is becoming another hub for technologies in East Africa.
Yes,
Raymond, brief us.
I hope you can hear me now.
Rwanda is becoming another hub for technologies in Africa. So come on, give us a picture.
Yes. So Rwanda is not totally green on blockchain. They know about this technology. However, what I'm happy that they give the regulators about this technology, because how the system works back in Rwanda is, like we said, there were a lot of scammers before. A lot of people have invested in different opportunities that come up. Back then, they call them get money quick. So the government has been protecting a lot of its citizens when it comes to such technologies, because a lot of people have misused these similar things that led to pyramid schemes and all. However, Mitroplus is really going to do good, because if at all the regulations or the regulating bodies are on board, I'm sure the rest of the people will fall in line and get to embrace the technology. Yes.
In Rwanda, I took a lot of Nyange. In Lemera. Now with this kind of technology, we've been able to move.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And it's one of the things that I've benefited. Technology has power
Exactly.
to make you sit with people that you've never imagined.
Exactly.
And I've been on trips where I've not even paid any single shillings. But because of the knowledge that we have, you are invited. So those of you who want to travel, I guarantee you that with this Mitroplus Labs, you're going to travel. You're going to move from one country to another as a missionary, not as a mercenary, but a missionary, spreading the financial gospel. Yesterday I was sharing with someone and I told him that money answers all things.
Yeah, that's true. Money answers all things.
Whether you agree with me or not, you make money.
Everything will be answered.
Everything is going to be answered. So, and remember, we are now in a wealthy transformation age.
Exactly.
Money is getting out of hands in a centralized system to a decentralized system. So it's taking us places because people have to receive this knowledge with both hands, with their minds and souls. Okay, let's go to, I'm aware that there's another leader who have just joined us all the way from Burundi. Burundi, murakomeye cyane. Burundi way. Ivan, you can unmute yourself, Ivan, wherever you are, and then or raise up your hand so that people are able to see you in the control room. Ivan, are you there with the entire team? Burundi, are we ready?
I think he's getting ready.
Okay, so let's cross to
We can cross to Nigeria.
Nigeria and then Ghana.
Nigeria, Ghana. Then I'll have a leader from Zimbabwe, Mr. Solomon Matonsi. We are happy to see you on this Zoom.
Zimbabwe.
Yes, Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's good. So he's going to be the leader on that blockchain hub.
And by the way,
in Zimbabwe,
if there is, let me tell you this, Andrew. If there is a continent that really needs blockchain as soon as yesterday, it's Africa.
Yeah.
It's not even Asia. It's not China. It's not Europe. It's Africa. Why? Because of what has happened.
Yes, blockchain is going to
in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
I am sorry before the Zimbabwe team comes, but they had a note of 1 trillion. Imagine how do you move with a 1 trillion note? A 1 trillion. Imagine. So let's have a hearing from Solomon Matons.
Solomon Matosi.
You can unmute yourself and you say hi to us.
Say hi to us. Then
tell us whether you still have that note. I may come for it. Because if I have a trillion in Uganda here, I am able to buy many bitcoins. Matos, you're welcome.
That's Solomon.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you well.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Solomon, we can hear you very well, please.
Okay, I'm just gonna continue talking, even though I can't hear you back in the studio. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Mitroplus Labs is doing a very great job. I just wanna touch on a few points that Zim hasn't regulated yet the cryptocurrency, but we have news that we're going to be using a gold coin that is a digital currency that is backed up by gold. So that is a good step towards cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. So we're seeing an adoption of blockchain and Zim, and we believe from April going onwards, Zim is going to be using digital currency. So it's a very good opportunity for Mitroplus Labs to get into this market. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Solomon.
Mantos, before you So before you leave, we are very happy that you guys are going to embrace a gold backed up coin.
Yeah,
you see,
that is very interesting. Actually, I hadn't heard about that, but we are here to learn from each other.
Yeah,
that is really good.
Central African Republic, they accepted Bitcoin. Do we have anyone from Central African Republic?
Central African Republic, we don't have a leader from Central African Republic, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we are going to. Yeah, we're trying to talk to some people so they can join us in there.
Awesome.
Yeah. So next meeting, I think we shall have a leader from the Central African Republic.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are watching us, kindly allow us to remind you that you can go to Mitroplus Labs and then you subscribe on the YouTube channel. And we believe that we are live right now, and we want you to go there, subscribe, share with your friends, and make sure that you invite more friends to watch this. Why? Because we are investing millions of money to make sure that information is free of cost. So as a leader, become an agent of change. You don't need to do applause. No, what you need to do is to subscribe and share. Invite more friends to like the page, to share, to subscribe. Consume as much as they can. Because this time round, Africa is united and we are well-intentioned.
Yeah.
We are well-intentioned in what we are doing. We are deliberate. We are strategic. We've learned a lot from our past mistakes. We don't want people to have that negativity. Every time when they're joining crypto, they have to learn, they have to go through a Ponzi scheme somehow, somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. Yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine. He told me that in Africa we have academics, yeah? But there is something called education. And Mitroplus is going to give you the education you need. Education is something you use to make money, to change your life, to make you successful. But when you look at Africa,
yeah, I remember that.
Academics.
I remember that conversation.
Someone wants to. Why do you have to go and learn about who discovered the source of the Nile in Uganda or whatever in Ginger?
It's a matter of walking there.
It's a matter of braving there, see the source of the Nile, and go back home. It's very simple. Yeah. But why do I need?
They'll even tell you that the first person to discover the source of River Nile is so and so.
So and so.
A man from somewhere. I'm imagining who are those people who were around there. What were they doing?
They had already seen the source of the Nile, but simply because they didn't tell the public about it, these people thought they hadn't seen the source of the Nile. So when the whites came, they thought, hey, we've gotten to see the what? It's us who discovered the source of the Nile. It was wrong. So that's what they teach in
I pick your point. So it's high time we start documenting our success stories, tell our African story, how we do things. So it's high time. I think, I have a feeling that Mitroplus has come at the right time, because this time round, we are the ones setting the trajectory. We are the ones telling the story that, hey, Africa is not a dark continent. Africa is not, we are not living in bushes. No, we live in houses. We have knowledge to think. The great grandfathers of Africa have done great things. The Nelson Mandelas, they've been able to put the continent together. And in this time round, we are coming in terms of finance, economics, to make sure that we build that socio-economic empowerment to the Africa's continent. Okay, let's cross to, I believe Ghana is now set, because from Ghana I'll cross directly to Nigeria, making you the last episode. It's intention. I'm not trying to undermine your work. So if you're a leader from Ghana, please type in your comment section, because we want to see you and then we invite you. Leaders from Ghana? I remind you that we are still bringing you all this from my live studios based in Kampala, Uganda. And we have another team that is joining us all the way from Dubai. Another team is in Nigeria. And all leaders who have joined us from African What message do you give to all leaders?
What I can say to all the leaders in different parts of the world, of Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, Rwanda, that let us push this as much as we can. These people need the education. That is why we're having problems of regulation, because our governments do not have the education, that they don't have the information that they need to use to be able to regulate these cryptocurrencies and the blockchain technology. Okay. So we need to push it a lot.
Okay, thank you so much. Do we have the leaders from Ghana? As Ghana is coming on, let me invite Paul. Paul is one of the managing partners at Mitroplus Labs. He's going to introduce to us all the leaders that he has been coordinating with in all the West African countries. That is Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, Angola, among other countries around Niger. Yes. Dr. Paul, you're welcome,
guys.
sir.
My name is Paul.
Yes,
thank you,
Paul,
thank
Paul,
you,
you're
thank
welcome.
you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Hello, guys. My name is Paul. I'm a leader from Nigeria. I want to greet everybody here. There's something when I joined, I could feel the spirit of Africa. You know, the beautiful thing about Africa is we are actually a decentralized people in nature, and that's the spirit of Africa. That's the spirit of Africa. You know, where uh, everybody owns the village, everybody owns the child. You know, unlike the West where nobody cares who you are. You might be with a neighbor for 10 years and you've never said hi, or maybe just hi and that's all. But in Africa, we know ourselves, we care for the community, we want the community to prosper. And that's the spirit that we are bringing to Mitroplus Labs. We want to be able to change Africa. We want to be able to let people know that the best can come out from Africa. And I must tell you something that position yourselves to birth the unicorns that are coming out of Africa. What Mitroplus is geared to do is number one, first things first, we have to educate the people. Without education, people won't understand what blockchain is about. People will see um, cryptocurrency as scam because they've been scammed before. At one point or the other, somebody has taken their money, told them stories, and you know that's you know through multi-level marketing, through meme coins, one story here or there, or somebody has invested, didn't know what to do, lost their entire money. So our job is to make sure that we reorient the entire African community. And we looked back and said, we can't do this alone. We don't want to own 100% of everything. Why not we reach out to brothers and sisters across the continent and we sit down and look at how do we educate, like what Andrew talked about. We don't want to, we're also looking at those who have established educational platform. We're going to liaise with some of them and we look at, okay, how do we enhance what you're already doing? But by and large, after the education, what's next? There are so many things that we have on ground. We've been able to raise some massive funds. And one of the things that we were looking at doing is when we educate them, we're going to have traders, we're going to have coders, people, programmers, that is uh, developers. We're also going to have builders, business people. So there is room for everybody to play. The traders, there is going to be market mania where they come, they learn, they do some trading competition. For developers, they build real life solutions for Africa. Now, most times in Africa, people come but they don't have the wherewithal to take it to the next level. We are rightly positioned to fund them so that we can enable them to go to the market. And we have our network. I've worked with top tier exchanges, OKX and BitGet. We also have on the team my co-founder in the person of Festo. He is well connected in Africa and outside Africa. We have the Dans and the team, Frank, Andre, Simon, and Co. So we're going to use, and we have you guys, because I noticed that I've seen that everybody here is a big leader in his country or around other nations where you are. So it's a collective effort where these projects come, we fund them, use our network to build them. Now, at the end of the day, these projects, of course, if they go to another funding raise, we also help them. But by and large, the whole idea is to make sure that in a couple of months or years from now, we'll all sit down at a central table somewhere in Africa and say, yes, we funded that project. We funded that project. That project was incubated by us. So those are the things that we look forward to doing. And I must say, I love the spirit here. Uh, just sit back, put on your seatbelt, and everybody look forward to the next big thing coming out from Africa on this platform. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Paul. Paul is one of the leaders, partners, and every time when he's in Uganda, I call him Apostle Paul. He was one of the disciples of Jesus Christ, and I believe you being part of this wagon, I believe what you've done in Nigeria can also be done elsewhere. Paul is one of the leaders who established SIBAN. SIBAN please tell us, what is SIBAN? People need to know.
So, SIBAN is the Blockchain Association of Nigeria. SIBAN is actually the biggest, most decentralized blockchain association in Africa. Now, why do we say so? We notice that every time people come, they want to join any association, they run to SIBAN when they have issues. You know, Africans, when Africans have issues and they come to you, that means they see you as a solution bearer. Now, we have other pockets of associations, but not really doing anything. But SIBAN is very decentralized. That we've had successive. We're currently in our 5th government. I was a 2-term president, and the beauty of SIBAN is that every stakeholder has a voice. Every stakeholder is heard, and every stakeholder, not just that you have a voice, you also are important to the entire ecosystem. And just recently, I think about 2 weeks or 1 week ago, the government set up, because they noticed that SIBAN is the only decentralized association. So they set up a steering committee for blockchain in Nigeria, and lo and behold, SIBAN is the only association included in that steering committee. And we give glory to God, and it's a testament that the job we've done over the years was noticed by the government. So that's what we did. We're able to harness everybody together, and that's actually what we're also doing here but this is in a business sense, because SIBAN is a non-for-profit, but this is a profitable venture. So we're trying to harness everybody's strength, everybody's knowledge, and we come together, we build the next unicorns out of Africa through education and other means that we have earmarked down. Yeah, we have some people from
Paul. Are you able to introduce those leaders? Because I'm interested to hear also from them those who are in Nigeria, but they're part of this project. But and also those in Ghana, if it's okay with you.
Of course, it's okay with me. Let him introduce the leaders in Ghana.
Yeah, we have some leaders from Nigeria. I think we have about 4 leaders from Nigeria, but I don't know. I don't know because the schedule, and today is Sunday. Nigerians are very religious, so a lot of them are workers in church and everything. We close late, so but I can see Denzel. Denzel is here. There's Sanusi. Probably because of the time difference, Sanusi is supposed to be here. Then I don't. The guys from Ghana, from Emmanuel Kusi. Emmanuel Kusi, are you here? Prince Will, are you here? I can't see them here. But we have a number of them from Ghana. Probably they're still either in church or on the way back. But there's Emmanuel Kusi, if you're here. Denzel, can you talk? Can you just say some words? Say hi to everybody. Denzel, are you there? Emmanuel Kusi, what about Prince Will? Wow, okay. Maybe
hello guys. Hello guys. Good afternoon, evening. I'm Denzel from Nigeria, and I'm with Mr. Paul.
Thank you, Denzel. Let's just go on. Maybe the other guy. Okay. I see somebody muting. Are you there, Emmanuel? Where are our leaders from Ghana? Then we also have people from Niger, Cameroon, and Benin Republic.
Oh, yes.
They are mostly French-speaking countries.
Francophone.
So yeah, they are Francophone Africa. So we've reached out to them. They've accepted, but they are yet to. I think maybe it's the language barrier, but no problem. Soon we'll be able to finalize with them and get them on board. So, gentlemen and ladies, thank you so much. Let me yield the mic for others to speak.
Thank you, Paul. Send our regards to everyone in Nigeria. So we are coming to the top of the hour because we don't want to spend a lot of time.
Someone was asking me that, Andrew, what is blockchain? The answer is simple. Blockchain is a trust machine. As simple as that.
Okay.
You get it? So he posed another question that, have you heard of quantum computing?
Quantum computing.
Yeah, that because he was bringing up, why do I have to trust blockchain? I told him simply that it cannot be hacked. So he was like, have you heard of quantum computing? Yeah, quantum computing is there, but it was made with only 1 million bytes. And the person who programmed the Bitcoin and the blockchain, he programmed it that you'll need 13 million bytes to be able to crack into the what? Into the blockchain ledgers. That is how trustworthy the blockchain can be.
Okay. Wow, that's a very good technical bite for the viewers who are there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm afraid we are running out of time.
Yeah, I think
because we want to premiere.
First.
Yeah, we want to premiere our video as soon as possible. But before we premiere the video, the leaders, why we've invested all this to all of you who are watching us right now. We want you to believe in the project. That is one. Have faith in what we are doing. Number 3, to see very far. How do we see very far? We're imagining that a lot of Ponzi schemes have come in Africa and they have disseminated wrong information. Why? Because everyone is a leader. That is one item. Number 2, because we are fragmented. It's very good to be decentralized, but Africans are fragmented.
Exactly.
How do we fragment? Someone comes, They pass through you with some small incentives, and then they scam people just on top of your ignorance. That is one. Number two, the scammers, they have a tendency of making you look, to live a fake life. They believe that you fake it until you perfect it.
Perfect it. Yeah.
So people, they start living that life of fantasies, and before you know it, they are luring millions of young people into Ponzi schemes. And where does it take us as Africans? Every day when you talk about blockchain, or at a legit side, or maybe AI or metaverse, someone sees you as a scammer. Why? Because the entire industry is tainted with scammers. They are taking advantage every single day. In the past 4 or 5 months, I've been very close and very keen watching. We have about 50 pyramid schemes that have collapsed in Africa here. From South Africa, from Uganda, Nigeria, Ghana, and other African countries. Kenya. In Kenya, they call them cadabras. At least I know how different countries work.
Yeah.
So cadabras are everywhere. Paul, I don't know how you call your Ponzi schemes in your country, but in Kenya they are called cadabra.
Cadabra is a magic word, by the way.
So
they make you think that there's magic.
There's magic. So we are coming to all of you, and we are like, how do we build our ecosystem? How do we rally behind 1 million people? How do we move, this movement to a level that on our live stream, we have 100,000 live streamers. Don't you think that legit projects will want to work with us?
Of course they would want to work.
Let's say if we have a fellowship, let's say every week, and we have 100,000 live streamers. Do you know where we can go with that numbers?
Very far, very
a
far.
lot.
Yeah.
One, local projects in Africa will also stand a chance to associate with a community already. That is one. So they will not suffocate, they will always grow. Number two, established ecosystems, Polygon, Matic, Cardano, XRP Ledger, Ethereum ecosystem, Tezos, the one for Manchester United, they have a blockchain called Tezos.
Yeah, Tezos, yeah.
Among others,
actually,
they want.
It's their sponsor, I think.
It's one of their sponsors, yes. Among others, they want to come and rally with the community that is established. So that's one of the visions why you guys, we are inviting you to work with us this journey. Already our partners have raised $4 million to do this project for the next so many years. So without wasting any more time, Mr. Ivaibi Festo, I've known him for quite a long period of time, since the times of back in 2016, 2017. But for him, already in 2009, he had already raised Bitcoins, 1,000 of them.
1,000 of them.
Where were you in 2009?
2009, actually, I was still, I just finished campus,
okay.
But I was not into the crypto industry at all.
Okay.
I was doing mere normal websites, WordPress, and a few programming languages.
Can you imagine in 2009?
Yeah.
Someone had already acquired 1,000.
By that time, Bitcoin was around 0.1 US dollars, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. If at that point, if someone told me about Bitcoin, I couldn't invest my money in it.
It was not making sense.
It wasn't making any sense at all.
Now, even of recent, when the founder of Binance came here, CZ,
yeah.
Whoever joined that day in the conference, they were getting free BNBs. And by then, BNB was at 0.5 or 3, something of that nature.
And
free of them.
People missed out the chance simply because they are not educated about it.
I have a friend who cried when we met. He told me that day I had about, that week, in that month, I managed to raise 5,000 BNBs.
Wow. When
it went to $30, he sold all of them. So the time we met, it was at around $200. And he was crying. He was, I've lost. I can't get it on at this price. So Mr. Ivaibi is the chairman of this project. I trust his leadership because we've worked together on several projects. I've seen how he's impacting societies. In fact, in his words, he was expecting that this should be a foundation giving back to the communities, but we told him that because of the bigger picture and the amount of impact that we're going to do in Africa, let's run it as a project, let's run it as a company, let's have more leaders coming on board. We are going to do corporate social responsibilities with all these leaders in Africa. We're going to cause impact, build schools, blockchain schools, whereby people come and learn free of charge. There's going to be donation of computers in different African schools, setting up businesses where people can go and maybe buy a computer with Bitcoin, something of that nature.
It's going to
so it's coming.
Usability.
I believe our technical team has already put him on. Festo Ivaibi, let's welcome him with a round of applause. Are you there, Chairman?
Yes.
So report
Yes,
to us.
here.
You're welcome, Chairman.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the good work, guys. I am here.
Your audio
And,
is a bit far. Are you able to extend?
Yes, I am. I am able
Great.
to extend. Am I audible enough now? Am I audible enough now there?
Yeah, we can hear you well. Carry on.
Okay, that's great. That's good. Thank you so much, everyone that has joined in and joined into this Zoom meeting for the leaders for our pre-launch for our first video. It's been a long journey. We have been working on several things to get here, and I thank God for the things that He has made us achieve in such a short time, and for the leaders that He has made us meet, and we come to terms with them so that they can be able to work and push with us. The journey for blockchain has been long. I remember in 2009, 2010, you could hardly tell anyone about cryptocurrency because not even my family believed in it, and a lot of people used to see me as insane. But now, came to 2012, Bitcoin had become something, and now people would listen. And they would listen and pay attention about cryptocurrencies, but still a few of them would do that, would listen. And now we have reached a time where governments are also paying attention. To me, even if a government says something negative about cryptocurrencies, is attention. To me, it's positive. It gives us a lot of news and mileage that governments are also paying attention, and they are getting to a point where they want to legislate cryptocurrencies. But you know, there's been a lot of abuse in cryptocurrency because now it has become a hot topic, and so many people are using its name to do so many fraudulent businesses around it. Fraudulent businesses are not only in cryptocurrencies, but they're also in paper money and all other big industries like pharmaceuticals and advertisement and sports. There's a lot going out there. But the mere fact that cryptocurrency is disruptive, and there are companies, there are things that it's here to change. It's going to face a lot of resistance, and us as cryptocurrency stakeholders are the ones that are supposed to come out and do something. We are supposed to come out and get this straight from the grassroots, straight from what is blockchain, and telling people about blockchain and the different applications of blockchain. And then we'll be able to build from that. It is very morally wrong for us as cryptocurrency traders and blockchain enthusiasts. Whenever we get money, we run away to crypto-friendly countries. It is the correct thing to do for your family, but it's morally and socially wrong and very expensive. So I find it that it's now the time for us to just push And if we are to write history in this, let's begin small and then continue to grow bigger. I look forward to seeing these fellowships in numbers of 100,000 and our followers in numbers of millions. And I'm sure we are going to get there as we educate the masses about cryptocurrencies and blockchain. So we are going to be really doing the genuine blockchain education and genuine cryptocurrencies. One of the products that we didn't introduce well is, let me share my screen here. One of the products that we didn't introduce well is the online classes, the online academy. Yes, this is the online academy, and we are going to be teaching every topic that you see here. We have the beginner. The beginner is going to have, we're going to pass them through the introduction to blockchain and blockchain applications, cryptocurrencies, metaverse, artificial intelligence, tokenization, exchanges, Trust Wallet, CoinMarketCap, PancakeSwap, MetaMask, everything. Everything there is to know about cryptocurrencies and blockchain, and at least to a point where someone cannot be scammed because of having little or no knowledge. And this is going to be free. When you look at level 2, it's going to have the fundamentals and the fundamental analyses. And then there, next, we shall encourage people to become decorated traders, because so many people, so many traders, Forex traders and cryptocurrency traders, lose money because someone tells them about the business and then they straight go into the market, not knowing that in the market there are people that have spent there a lot of time. And, they are very conversant with what they are doing, and they are experienced in reading financial indicators, and they really need to get the money from them. So in the market, whoever makes the money, that means there is a company out there that has put in that money, and someone has just profited off someone else's investment. So we will encourage people to go through and then get to be a decorated trader, where if you become a trader, you'll have to pass through the technical analysis. And then for you to become a 10-bagger are those traders that can be able to multiply their investments times 10 within a month. Yes, those ones, by the time you become a 10-bagger, we already expect you to already have ascertained whether you are a harmonic pattern trader or an Elliott wave trader. And then number 5 is the pro trader. Those are people that trade all the way through cryptocurrencies, stocks, and all the financial markets. And then creating ICOs and IPOs and NFTs. And then we go on to the last section, which is the military grade. There we'll be able to create mentors through this journey. So this is the journey that mostly we are going to sell. However, we have several projects. We have several projects here. We have several projects on these websites, just like you see them. We have the blockchain literacy centers, the market mania, the publications, Gorilla Hub, Gorilla Hunt, the regulatory aid. After our video premiere today, we are going to be able to do live sessions to just expound on these particular projects, where we shall also allow the Q&As for every particular projects and how people are supposed and expected to participate all through Africa. This project is for all of us Africans, and we are also going to expand to other continents. But for now, like I had said, I thought we were going to start this project after the next bull run, but things are moving so fast. These things of BRICS, and then the dollar getting weaker, and other countries also deciding to create up their own money. Everything points to where we are going, digitization. So I think things are going a little bit faster, so we also needed to move faster. This is why I had to delegate the first $4 million to this cause, so that by the time we move at least the next bit, by the time we get to the next Bitcoin halving, we be able to at least have attained a certain number of people following our project, And then we'll have already gotten a certain number of regulators also getting to know about cryptocurrencies, blockchain, so that they can be able to regulate what is known, because this is technology that no one went to school for exactly. So for the leaders, I thank you for your acceptance, and I'm very glad that we are going to be working together. I know you guys have been going through the same challenges that I've been going through as well, and these are mostly challenges of scams in the business, because as cryptocurrency traders, we usually sit on our computers all day in our houses. We do not move out. However, people there are moving out, marketing cryptocurrencies, wrong forums, and there is no way of challenging them, because our business does not need us to talk about it. You get? So right now, if we create awareness enough, we will be able to be heard. Policy formulators will be able to also know what is right and what is wrong, other than listening to a lot of noise that is out there that does not build our business. And to add on that, I would love to thank the team. I would love to thank the team that is back at the command center. I would love to thank the Nile One management. I would love to thank everyone that is at Microsoft, the team in Nigeria, the teams in Benin, the team in South Africa, the teams in Tanzania, Kenya, Burundi. This is a move that is for all of us. We need to include every company, every blockchain developer in Africa. It is for every crypto. It is for every crypto community in Africa, and also for every crypto community worldwide to support. Okay, because the more we get the support from you by liking our content, by sharing our content, coming up to be mentors, indulging in our competitions, that is going to push us a lot and going to do a lot. It's going to do a lot towards policy formulation, and it's also going to do a lot towards blockchain awareness, because this is what we are actually looking for. We want to get to a point where we do not have to tell people you are a cryptocurrency trader and then you will not be proud of it, because what comes out of that person's mouth after will be they have been scammed into that business. Yet when you ask, how were you scammed? You realize that it was a network market or something that came and then that was introduced by some European, and then it left out. So many Africans have been trying several technologies that have been coming, and they have disappointed. So I believe if there is a continent that is hardworking, it has been Africa. So I thank God for this initiative and for the grace to have started this initiative as a team. And with this, our goal is to see Africa take a good place in this transition of money, in this transition of technology. We shouldn't be the last. We should take a good position, maybe first, second, third. So with you guys, I know we can do it. We can do it, and let's keep pushing it. Let's keep sharing the content. Let's keep sharing. Let's create a lot of noise with the best of our abilities, so that we can attract other stakeholders, so that they can help us push blockchain into the lives of people. We need to see so many festivals in Africa. If we can have several hundreds of us, several hundreds of you guys that are in this team, I believe this is going to be the biggest movement Africa has ever had. Our forefathers, the grandfathers, the Nelson Mandelas did their parts, and this is our part also to do. This is our part to do, this is your part to do, and it's everyone's part that is going to also join us. So it is a move for all of us Africans. I would love to thank each and every one of you again and again and again for joining this forum and for playing a part that you're playing. And for our people in West Africa, led by my co-founder, Paul, thank you so much for co-founding us. And thank you so much for the initiative that you guys are doing there. And we are looking forward to a very long ride with a lot of returns. from now.
Festo, thank you so much. I want to ask some questions to you.
Now. Yeah. Let me give the microphone back to the command center.
Yeah, thank you so much for that kind of a wonderful speech and also vision casting. I believe this is one of the episodes that are gonna move maybe from this segment up to when maybe we feel that the market or the people across Africa are well acquainted with the project. So one, address to us as leaders on this Zoom. What are they supposed to do? Assuming I'm a leader in Sudan, what can I start? For example, after this Zoom, what should I do to get started? Is there a contract that you issue from the company to me as a leader? Is there anything that I need to present from my side? And if I present it, what do I start with? Thank you.
As a leader, first of all, what you start with is willingness for you to push blockchain onto the African continent. You must be pro-Africa, you must be Pan-African, and it doesn't matter. Pan-African can also come from several other continents, but we would love more those people that are Pan-Africans in Africa. They must be willing to push blockchain, and you must know where blockchain is going to take us. That is one. Then secondly, there will be several benefits for leaders joining us. For example, in the end, we will have to roll out a token of our own. And then by the time the ecosystem is ended, we have designed this project that also the leaders get to benefit from the projects that are going to be funded in every country by Mitroplus. For example, the blockchain literacy centers, the leaders are expected to oversee these blockchain literacy centers so that they can get, they should be built to our standards. They should be teaching things of our standards, and they should also run towards the company's morals, the company's goals and visions. And I think we had it, we are going to have a leaders meeting where we are going to detail the benefits of the leaders. That Paul is going to take through them, because now I'm more technical about, I want to be more technical about where I want the vision to go. What I want leaders to do is to source those people that have been in the wrong forums of cryptocurrencies, in the wrong forums of blockchain, to source those people that have brilliant blockchain ideas that do not have capital, but can use an ear of a forum like ours, but they can use funds of a forum like ours. We need a network of blockchain enthusiasts, a network of people who are willing to learn from blockchain. We need those schools, universities that are willing to add on to add blockchain onto their programs, so that people can learn about blockchain and its applications, from every smallest application of blockchain to the largest application of blockchain. For us, we have been mostly putting the emphasis on the finance, which is cryptocurrency, but as Andrew explained, it's just a tip of an iceberg. Blockchain is wide. So we just want to develop the whole technology as blockchain, because as I stated it in the video that you guys are going to watch, there are still many good and reasonable questions to be asked and answered as this technology is made ready for mainstream adoption. So to the leaders, to you leaders, we are going to be able to work with you to answer those different questions to the regulators, so that we get to a point where we are regulated. Because even if we are decentralized, the more we dodge regulations, it's the more we are going to take ourselves back. It's the more we are going to make our lives even more difficult. It's the more we are not going to benefit from the whole industry, because the life of running away to this country has regulated, has to stop, because even those countries that have regulated began somewhere. So we have to begin and be at a point where they are, so that we do not have to migrate there.
Okay, I'm gonna invite 3, 4, 5 questions. 3 of them. There's another person here managing our YouTube channel, Mr. Butera. They're going to manage the people with questions because we are in the Q&A section. So make sure that you raise your hand, those who are on the Zoom, and those who are watching us from the YouTube channel, you go in the comment section, post your question. I'll be able to read it here on the screen because I'm seeing the people who are watching, and there are many people who are joining us. Thank you so much. Before they go to our teams on the group, do you have any question? Assuming you are on the other side of the project, is there any question that you can ask for the sake of the public?
Right now, maybe what I have is a comment.
Okay.
Mr. Ivaib is a farmer. He's a pilot, but like any other farmer, he faces problems. Like, let me give you an example. Seeds. Sometimes they are given bad seeds. But imagine an environment whereby we know the supplier for the seeds, we know the buyer for the seeds, we know the final consumer for that particular seed.
Yes.
That is the chain we want to create so that we can eliminate so many problems of bad seeds in the country. That is how the blockchain works in the agriculture sector. It's called the smart farming. Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Maybe the other one is how often are we going to have these fellowships? Because one of our leaders was asking, AJ from Namibia, how often are we going to fellowship? And those who have projects, how often are they going to pitch them?
This coming week, we are going to be on these video premieres because we have videos that we want people to see about the project so that the concept and project can sink into everyone that teams up with us. And then after this week, we are going to have fellowships where we talk about each project. We shall talk about the market mania because we want this project to be as transparent as it can be. We shall talk about the blockchain literacy centers and what we have organized and what we expect as a company, Mitroplus Labs, so that people can also give their views on that particular project. So we shall have a fellowship for just blockchain literacy centers, and then a fellowship for market mania, and then a fellowship for the blockchain, the Gorilla Hub, and then a fellowship for Gorilla Hunt, all the projects, a fellowship for the academy. So we shall have, after next week, we are going to be doing live streams every after 2 or 3 days. We are going to communicate on our YouTube channel and our social media handles. And then after that, we are also creating up a digital TV set that we are going to host on a digital TV, like how you see Big Brother Nigeria, so that people can be seeing in real life. They can be seeing everything as it unfolds in our company, and also broadcasting these competitions and broadcasting the behind the scenes for these competitions. The licensing is going on, and I believe within a few weeks from now, we shall have gotten to that level. So yeah, this is where we are going. This is where we are going. So we are going to have more often fellowships like this. But the online classes are going to begin after next week. The online classes are going to begin after next week, where we are going to take people through what blockchain is, what decentralized exchanges is, what centralized exchanges is, cryptocurrencies and applications of cryptocurrencies, like in agriculture, aviations, and everything. And then the financial indicators for traders, the financial analysis for traders, and everything like we have been teaching. And then after that, that should take about 2 months. And then after that, every person that has been incubated and hatched through the online program we are going to usher them into a competition we have called Market Mania, where they compete for up to $100,000. And this competition is for the whole of Africa. It's for the whole of Africa. So we shall have different representatives from every country. So as leaders, you need to find your people willing to study and learn so that they can be able to, you can be able to push someone for this competition, because we shall have the first runners up, second runners up, third runners up, as we're going to announce on our website and our social media handles. So right now is the time. Many people study cryptocurrencies and they do not have the leverage. They do not have the capital to start. And by doing this, we get our people, get the good guys, the market manias, this capital, and at the same time, through our TV channel and our broadcast on our social media handles, people get to learn more about cryptocurrencies, about blockchain, and that way they're going to be able to do the authentic cryptocurrencies and blockchain. And the outcome will be that we will all be proud to be called cryptocurrency traders and blockchain enthusiasts. And at the same time, we will have to, we get to a point where we can change the attitude of the legislator from calling us successful cryptocurrency traders, money launderers, to people that can help a cause towards the next revolution or towards the next technological advancement in the world.
I'm afraid we are running out of time, and we want to communicate all the points. Now, Basil FX Trading, you're welcome. I've seen you here on the YouTube. You've said, let's go. So are we also catering for the FX traders, indices and other instruments, or we are focusing on blockchain alone?
That's a very good question, Daniel. I have interacted with a lot of Forex traders. As me, I was in the very beginning a Forex trader. Most of the people actually that taught us cryptocurrency trading, most of them were Forex traders, and they also moved to cryptocurrency traders. There is a very thin line between cryptocurrency trading and Forex trading. The financial indicators that they use are the same. You get the financial indicators, the analysis, the volume, loads, most of these things are the same. So a Forex trader can as well participate in these competitions of cryptocurrency trading. And I believe as we go on, we shall also open the competitions to Forex trading. If we get a partner, a partner broker that will be able to do what we expect them to do, because we're going to be televising these things. We want people's accounts to still be secure as they are being televised, as they are trading. You get? So Forex traders are still looked at and catered for and are very welcome in our community. They have been a part of us. We cannot do away with them. And in all my appearances in cryptocurrency seminars and cryptocurrency conferences, I think I have been introducing and trying to recognize a lot of Forex traders, because most of us cryptocurrency traders have been there, have been in Forex trading. So yes, they are welcome to the market mania. Let's see who is the strongest in this market.
These are more three questions so that we maybe take a break for the premiere. They are telling me that time is almost there. One is from AJ. Maybe in one minute we can answer them. What are the possibilities of having hackathon? And can we provide proposals, stroke ideas to Mitroplus Labs?
Repeat the question, please.
What are the possibilities of having hackathon? And can we provide proposals, stroke ideas to Mitroplus Labs?
Can I take that, Pesto? Okay.
Yes, please answer that. If you can, please take it.
Okay. Yes, there are going to be hackathons, and because we are a decentralized system, we are together. That's the African spirit. You are free to reach out, even at forums like this. You're free to make suggestions. We don't know it all. If we knew it all, we would not call you in. But because we know we don't know it all, you have something that we don't have. We have something that probably you don't know. So it's a collaborative effort. So any idea you have, you've seen the layout, it's also evolving. As the days go by, there are lots of things that we want to do that yet are not yet on board. But as the days go by, if you see what will be beneficial to everybody here and stakeholders, you let us know. And once we look at it, we'll include it into what we are doing. And there's going to be hackathons as the days go by. But you know, everything is sequential. There's a process. We have a timeline. We also have a roadmap. So, but you can make your suggestions and we'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you so much, Paul. To add on that, if you allow
okay.
me, people at the command center, please, to add on that, as a virtue for blockchain focuses on transparency. So most of these things, we are going to be very transparent with our leaders and followers. Most of our decisions, our leaders and followers are going to decide in polls. And they're going to decide in polls. Straight from even building our headquarters. So far, we are trying to build a very futuristic headquarters in Kampala, but we are still going to put it out there for people to vote on polls. Which one do they think it should, how do they think it should look like? This is just an example to show you that we want your ideas. Let them come in. We are going to work on them and you will see your idea on a poll. If it doesn't need a poll, we shall take it up straight. So yes, we welcome ideas, and this is the reason why we are joining hands and brains. We are not, this is not a finished work of art. This is not a finished work of art. There are mistakes that are going to be done, even in Zoom, there are mistakes that will be corrected, and also those that will also become actually something that we are going to step on and then go forward and become bigger.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm jumping to the next question. I'm afraid of because of time. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
So the other one is, what is the criteria of sourcing leaders? Because basically our knowledge has no papers, but technical knowledge. So is that going to Paul or you?
Yes, I think Paul can also expound on that, but what I know is that we are looking for leaders that are influential in their countries, that have a network, and also that have been doing genuine cryptocurrencies. And you see, some of us have also fallen prey of several cryptocurrencies that have hit us through network marketing because we have been learning. Like I've always said, sitting with a person like you and me for just 10 minutes could help the person that is sitting with you rule out errors that you have done for the last 13 years. So we are looking for those leaders that have been doing the authentic things or that have taken their lessons. And also we are looking for leaders that have a good network so that we can become the biggest drive, the biggest influence of blockchain into the African continent. And several other criteria will also be looked at, but keep the applications coming in, keep the conversations coming in on our forums on the internet. Everything is open there, and you will be getting a very timely reply. We have a very big team that is working on your replies, and myself and my co-founder Paul and the other co-founders are going to be attending to these emails personally.
I don't know whether you can hear me, but have you planned,
yes,
as a company, for the African people from French-speaking countries? Because a few of us from those countries are able to speak and understand English. We don't want to left them behind. It's a question. How have we planned for other languages to be translated or?
Yes, like I mentioned earlier, we decided to start this because things are moving so fast. We were to start in 2024 after the next Bitcoin halving. I'm anticipating the next bull run then. We already have translations going on for this technology.
Yes.
One of the projects on our website is translation into our different local languages and official languages. in every country. When you look at the research tab onto our website, it talks about translation. So it is a very big project, and right now people at the studios are translating actually this technology and our Zoom meetings into your local languages and also into French. I believe we are going to upload some videos of French within this coming week, and several other international languages and also local languages. Most of our blockchain literacy centers are going to be working more in our local languages and translating them in English, because we want blockchain to be really at, when someone mentions blockchain, someone should know exactly what blockchain means at their fingertips, not just a technology that is going to happen in the future, because it is already here and it has benefited some of you guys, and we're looking forward to really also benefiting a lot more people in Africa, because our curriculums, our education system is teaching us things that are way back. They're not teaching us things that are of the future. So if we can get to do our part, in this movement, I think some of you guys here on this forum will be the next probably people will study about in the history of Africa.
Okay, the final question is, okay, the two questions. One is, are leaders going to be part of the Market Mania competitions? And number two, where do you see Mitroplus after the next bull run? And that will end our Q&A.
Yes, leaders are going to be part of the Market Mania competitions. Yes, that is true. For as long as you are a profiled leader, and for as long as you are a decorated trader. What do I mean by a decorated trader? You see there are different skill levels. We do not expect a beginner to come into Market Mania, yet we have 1,000 competitors to only choose 50 to televise from. You get, we do not intend to also get a student. We also do not intend to get a student who is just starting to learn financial analysis. Then after those skills and you go on to become a trader, then that means you now start to qualify to be what? To be put onto the Market Mania. So if a leader attains those goals, if a leader also has a team of, actually leaders, you just have to have teams of several people behind you. Let me say you have teams of 50 people, and you guys, out of your 50, you're targeting at least 2 or 3 to be the best in your country, so that you can get you can get many chances of getting this and these things noticed. And Market Mania doesn't only come with the $100,000. It comes with several blockchain literacy centers funded in your country, because we want to use the resource of the Market Mania to be the one to teach people in their particular jurisdictions. You get? So yes, leaders can also become Market Manias. The only people that won't be allowed to compete in Market Mania competitions are the ones that have moved up to the rank of military grade. Because by the time you're on the military grade rank, that means you can be a market leader, you can bend some markets to your will, and you have a lot of money to influence certain markets. So that way, it disqualifies you, because you are not working on fundamentals, but you are a price maker.
All right. Those have been questions to the leadership. And maybe before you leave, these are some of the comments from the people, from the leaders who have just joined. This is Kasonso. Nice, Mr. Festo. Translation is a big idea to touch every person for each country using their native language. And someone has explained that a leader is someone who has people behind him. And it has been very clear. I believe, Emma, you've been answered. Then Elvis Energy. Wow, I love this idea, because this is going to be stable. The future youths and people are really out of out of jobs, but this is like using themselves, not leaning on other people. So okay, this technology is leading a lot of youths into this. First, as we are summing it up, because I'm afraid it is coming to um, 7 p.m. East African Standard Time. So you can give us your last remarks, and then I want to appreciate some of the leaders that we've worked together at a very short notice, and then the technical team in our live streaming center. We've worked with a great number of leaders: Frank, Simon, Joshua, Elvis, Ben, and many others, and also Nile One team. Yes, Festo.
Well, Mitroplus Labs is a competitive, educative, and transparent learning platform for Africa towards guiding the trajectory of blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and metaverse as well, because a lot of people, there's been a lot of abuse of these technologies in Africa. People have used them to abuse several other people. So we are here to push a lot of awareness for blockchain, and we can only do it as a crypto community worldwide, starting from the crypto community in Africa. If problems of Africa should be solved, they have to begin with Africans. Then we can call on the world to add on to us. So this move is for you. The more that we succeed, the more we succeed with these bull runs that are coming, the more we are going to be injecting more money into the growth of blockchain and cryptocurrencies in Africa, into our charity works, into our blockchain literacy centers. We want to reach a time where we see that there has been a lot more adoption of blockchain in Africa than any other part of the world. And this is attainable if we just join hands as a whole crypto community worldwide.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I believe everyone has benefited. We're going to keep all our comments coming through. Please, if you're a leader, find someone to add you in the group. We already have a leadership group. Be part of it. Make sure that you communicate with someone, either Paul or Daniel or Festo or Simon or everyone that you see around to connect you. It's not a movement of men alone. We are working with a lot of ladies because we want to empower women in blockchain, women in tech. African women's story has been that they have to be in the kitchen area, they have to be behind the bedroom. But this time round, we want to see women on the forefront to make sure that we move with them, because we are in an era where information is everyone, and there is a trajectory that we are achieving. Okay, Simon, Andrew, how has been the audience? How has been the interaction?
The interaction has been very good, and I think everyone's questions have been answered about the project. So, and I believe all of us are now into the move. We are now lit up, and we've gained the confidence. We know what we are going to talk about there in the public, to be able to push on this movement to Africa. A lot of people have services they provide, maybe like rental services, car rental services, music system services. These services can be tokenized, and they can just simply make you a lot of money on the blockchain. We're going to learn more about how this can be done. So I call upon programmers who are there and people who have the services that they can tokenize. When we begin this Gorilla Hunt program, we are going to be having a panel of people who want to fund those services. Please arrange them properly and have them on your desk. As soon as you open that up, you are.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right.
Andrew, you always amaze me every time when we share this. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the top of the hour. We look forward to see you at 7:30 p.m. East African Standard Time. We look forward to premiere with us this video. We want you to see it as we soar to the next great level. We can't wait to see you because we want to write the Africa story in the right way on blockchain. See you soon. God bless you. Hey, kaka no.